Welcome to the Cop Shop Podcast, the Telegraph's weekly compilation of police report oddities and curiosities, with host, Telegraph reporter Joe Kovac Jr. Headline: Uber driver punched when drunken passenger thinks driver is stealing car. Yeah, when a Bibb County Sheriff's deputy wheeled into a driveway north of Hartley Bridge Road about 11:30 at night on November 21st, the deputy saw a young man standing by a Honda Pilot. The SUV's flashers were on. The young man, 23, appeared to be intoxicated, the deputy's write-up of the encounter would later note. The deputy asked the guy what was wrong. The young man replied that someone had just driven up and tried to kidnap his sister. The deputy saw another man nearby and asked him what was up. That man, 44, said he was an Uber driver and that he had driven the younger fellow home from a Macon bar. The driver said that on the way to the young man's residence on Bankston Lake Road, the young man had, quote, started getting very aggressive toward him, the report said. The driver said the guy also accused him of stealing his sister's car. The driver said that when they got to the house, the young man got out and rushed to the driver's door and punched the driver in his face. The driver shoved him away and locked the doors. Can't blame him. He said the young man then punched and kicked the driver's SUV. The deputy spoke to the young man's sister. No, she had not been kidnapped, and no, the Uber driver hadn't taken her car. She told the deputy that her brother had been kicked out of the bar for fighting or trying to start fights. The young man was jailed on an assault charge. A woman on Beddingfield Avenue off Houston Avenue in South Macon said her adult son showed up at her door the morning of November 26th with a strange request. His girlfriend, according to a Bibb Sheriff's report, had driven him there so he could wash his face. The woman told her son to leave, that he was not welcome there. The son, 24, got mad and grabbed a garden hoe, the report noted. Then he began stabbing his mother's bedroom door, busting it down. The son was said to have then dropped the hoe and taken off with his girlfriend. And now from our dispatches files. Late one night back in mid-October, the cops were called to Billy's Clubhouse, a bar on Forest Hill Road in North Macon. It was about 1:30 a.m. and a bouncer there told a Bibb County Sheriff's deputy that, quote, a rude customer was wanting to fight. The deputy asked the patron, 29, to leave, which the patron did by walking to the sidewalk and, quote, talking crap while standing there. After a few minutes, the customer walked over to a wall and started cussing at the wall, saying, bleep the bar and the bouncer. When the guy kept cussing, the deputy asked him to leave. The guy said he knew his rights, and along about then, after the guy kept mouthing off, the deputy read him his rights and took him to jail for disorderly conduct. On November 25th, a man on LaGrange Place off Old Forsyth Road in northwest Macon told the cops that someone had spray-painted a smiley face on his trash can. Overheard on Bibb Sheriff's radio the evening of November 22nd. Female beating a male with a rake.